Okay, all right. You ladies got to share the space. You have, look, she got some.
Don't let her bite me.
All right. I know you can do it, but we're gonna bring them in the house and hatch them in there. The chickens that we have are a barnyard mix, but that black copper Moran chicken lays a dark chocolate colored egg, and those are the ones that are more likely to hatch because our rooster prefers those hens. See, our rooster is a black copper Moran as well. Really handsome fella. What's that, buddy? We decided to hatch out some of our own chicken eggs. These are some that we had collected, and we put them in the incubator unwashed, because washing the eggs washes away the natural bloom, the natural coating that's on the eggs. We chose this incubator because we already had the turner that's inside there. The turner it just automatically, very slowly rocks the eggs back and forth and keeps them moving, because if they don't move, then the yolk can get stuck to the shell of the egg, and it affects the development of the chick on the inside. When the hens do it, they roll the eggs around throughout the 21 days that it takes for a chicken egg to hatch. We're on day 18 now, and it's time to take the eggs off of the turner, remove the turner from the incubator here. By the way, if you're interested, the incubator that we got is this Little Giant brand, and we chose this one because we already had the turner. We used to have the older version of this one, which didn't have the digital readout. It just had the warmer on the inside. This one's a little nicer because it shows on the readout here, it shows the temperature, and it shows the humidity level. So what we're going to do today, and we have to work kind of quickly, is we're going to take the eggs and we're going to candle them, which means we're going to look on the inside of the eggs to see if there's any development, and then we're going to remove the turner and put the eggs directly on the plastic grate down there. There's channels built into the bottom styrofoam on this incubator. I want to keep some water in there, so that's what keeps the moisture in the incubator up to the percentage that it needs to be for the eggs, for the chickens to develop. So this is just a candler that I made. It's a light bulb inside of a coffee can. When you can see through the egg like that, there's no development in this particular one. So that's not gonna turn into a chick. This one, however, you can't see inside, can't see through it at all. So, well, this bit's done in a dark room. You can't see hardly at all through this egg. So more than likely there's development in this one. Sometimes you can even catch the chick moving inside there, and that's pretty cool. So this one's gonna go right on the grate there.
I'm gonna put the lid on just to keep the incubator up to temp.
I can feel the weight difference too.
I can see it on the camera, look.
Yeah, these are the ones that you can't see through very well. They're much heavier.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, no development in that one.
Mm.
This one looks good. I can even see veins in that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Out of 21 eggs that we had started with in here, we have 12 that look like they're going to have development in them and turn into chicks. And we have 9 that didn't show any development. So those 9 are trash. They're not doing anything. And there's lots of reasons for that. The main reason is probably that they just didn't get fertilized by the rooster.
Now this incubator is supposed to come with a red plug that goes in these holes right here to hold in the humidity. But this one came without them, so we just used a piece of masking tape, freezer tape, anything like that to keep, to cover the holes and keep the humidity in. Now that we've had it open, the temperature is down a little from what it's supposed to be, so we're gonna keep this closed and let it warm up and get back to temperature.
We're going to remove one of these pieces of tape. Normally it would be a red plug, but since we don't have those, we'll remove one of the pieces of tape to allow for a little more ventilation in there. And we're going to up the temperature.
We're increasing the temperature to 103.5. That's what's recommended on the instructions for the incubator. Because the eggs are off the turner now and they're lowered down into the incubator quite a bit, this makes up for the temperature difference.
When we come back, it will be hatch day.
Hi, babies.
There's a couple of them hatching. Well, that one's a rolling. Unlike tapping on aquarium glass, this tapping is good for the chicks because it makes them want to come out of the eggs. It makes them think that, or the tapping mimics the sound that a hen might do. We got busy working in the garden, so I didn't get to film the baby coming out of the shell, but there it is. That's the first one. See how the tapping stimulates them? It's so cool. There's two babies now. That one just came out of its shell. It's probably exhausted. So we ended up hatching out 6 of these precious little black copper Morans, and we're going to put some more eggs in the incubator today. In our next video, we're going to be talking about how to set up this tote for the chickens for a brooder area, so be on the lookout for that video.